Welcome, y'all. Give you a few seconds to enter the live. Welcome, returning and new subscribers. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So it is. Welcome, y'all. Don't forget to like upon entering. So I know you're here, baby. So I know you're here. Welcome, everyone. You're going to see what messages Source has for the collective as there are experiences occurring that is triggering enlightenment. 55 on a timer. So we're going to see what's up. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my ancestors and spirit guides that guide me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me connected to the Most High. For you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So let's see what's coming out here. All right. Right now we do have Mercury trining Pluto. So it's the vibes of researching things and getting to the bottom of it and not really looking so much for the easiest answers. So you're really diving deeper and deeper and deeper so that way you can gain this enlightenment. So a lot of the taboo topics are at the forefront right now, which is actually going to assist a lot of you to really dive deeper into these serious and not serious, but topics that, that are more in depth. And with that, you're actually getting to see who it is that you can connect with. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of conversations where you have to be mindful of who it is that you're speaking to. So earlier I did go live on IG. That energy was different. It was still dense from, what's going on. But yeah. So let's see what's going on here, because we do have Venus squaring Pluto on the 27th, right? So you're going to feel the intensity of your emotions even more so. Okay, there are going to be things that you may have been ignoring that you will not be able to ignore once you have this Venus squaring Pluto on the 27th. So it's basically be mindful of your reactions. Okay, respond to the situations. It's also a vibe where you can easily be manipulated or seduced. So be mindful of that. All right. So another thing is being mindful to make changes that are literally going to step you into a more positive state. So whatever that may be for you, we shall see. We're going to get a little bit more info over here. I'm going to start with the surrender deck. So let's see what's up. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, here we go. Message of surrender for the collective. What's the first message here? Wow, surrender to the wisdom of your body. And this is interesting because the day after the 27th, 28th, Venus is going into the sign of Taurus, which is its home sign. So now we got Venus in its home sign of Taurus, and we got Mars in its home sign of Aries. You see where we're going with this? You see where we're going with this? When we talking about divine counterparts, soulmates, you know what I mean? Mars is basically stepping into the vibes of, nah, I want you now. So let's go do this now. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. You've gone through enough obstacles and challenges if you're being approached by that type of vibe. Okay. Be mindful of the obstacles and challenges you've had in the past and step into the power and knowledge of your wisdom here. Okay. and not to worry. Hi, love. Hi, D. So it says, listen to your body's message about a person or situation. Okay. Venus entering Taurus on the 28th is going to help you even more with that. On top of Venus squaring Pluto the day before that, to get you to realize what's going on. Like, what do you really want to do? And your body's going to tell you. Okay. Some of you may want to get more familiar with the planets, the zodiac signs and the body parts that are connected to it, so that you can know which area of your life or which part of you is speaking to you. Okay. So listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. All right. I see y'all in here. Don't forget to like the video. Welcome, y'all. So we got here. At the bottom of the deck, surrendered the attachments to results. Peace, God. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Okay? Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So just allow the universe to just flow here, okay? Because I feel the energy of love, and that's what we're going to talk about in this life, because I don't want to go into that other shit, because if I do, you already know. I want to vibe out right now. So I had to go outside after that one and then hit a couple pull-ups. I'm about to hit some more pull-ups after this. That's another thing. You're going to find yourself wanting to get in shape, in physical shape. Use this energy for the next 2 months, because it's going to help you to develop an amazing habit. Mind you, 30 days, but you got 60 days, well, 2 months, you know what I mean, of this vibe of, well, around 2 months of getting into the habit of taking care of yourself, your body, your physical body. Attraction here. 7:27 on the timer. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Peace, God. Peace, Goddess. Yeah, see, the vibe over here is way different than when I'm on IG. It really is. I'll be on straight segment by that hot throw everybody's energy up in there. Anubis, everybody be coming to me at that time. Because whatever reason, we'll see. They are them, I am me. Past life relationship. Okay, here we go. See the Stonehenges, ley lines, plasma. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. The blood that's flowing through you is even responding to all of this right now. This is deep. Very soon. 8:23. Very soon. You see this energy that I'm picking up on right now? That's how some of y'all gonna be. Y'all just going, it's gonna feel good. But that's if, you know what I'm saying, you handling. Thank you for your donation, D. Blessings and love to you, my love. This energy is really, this is intense. This is really intense, because it's a vibe of you knowing someone from before. Okay, and that's been coming up for myself too. So let's see. Oh, hold on. That's intense. Y'all about to feel love like you've never felt before, because it's unconditional. Even if this is with yourself, the union within you, that's a whole nother thing, man. Okay. Playfulness. This is cute. This is too cute. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this is talking about reciprocity, though. To recapture the essence of reciprocity, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It's kind of like that vibe where you're at the park and you're a child and you have a crush on someone. You're like, do you want to play with me? Like, that's just whatever like attraction is at the bottom of the deck right now. You know what's interesting? That the verse that came through, was Matthew 18, verses 3 to 5. I assure you that unless you change and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. And we're here bringing heaven on earth, which means there are portals that are already heaven on earth, but you won't be able to enter or sense that vibration until you become that within yourself first. Okay? It says the greatest in the kingdom of heaven is the one who humbles himself and becomes like a child. And whomever welcomes in my name one such child as this welcomes me. Now, in terms of humbling yourself, always remember to also be in your power, okay? So you're not being taken advantage of. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. One more here. One more message. Religious factors, 1144 on a timer. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Free yourself. So, as I'm reading that verse, what's coming through is look at it from the bigger picture, you know, the higher perspective, and not so much because there's so many verses that can make you feel like you're not supposed to be doing this or doing that. It may not even be so much the verse, it's just how it was taught. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible is an esoteric book. You know what I mean? So let's get one more here. Tell me one more thing here for the collective. Okay. We have express your love and retreat. So some of you could unexpectedly be taking a trip somewhere and meeting someone, or this could be you and your partner, or you first and foremost, time to disconnect from the world so you can handle Venus and Scorpio, Venus square and Pluto on the 27th in 2 days, 8:44 on a timer, because this is where a lot of your transformation is going to come through, where the divine is going to step in and really ask you, you know, ask you, your soul, what is it that you truly want when you want to experience the vibration of love? You know what I mean? And once you do, and once you actually know, for some of you, the reason why past life relationship is coming up is because you weren't able to be with this person in the past because of a religious belief. Okay, now in this age of Aquarius, there's so many things changing for everyone, where it's like, okay, now you have to know what it is that you want. Does it bring you harmony? Does it bring you balance? Does it allow you to create whatever it is that your gut instincts is telling you, this is for you? Do this. You know you want this. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and continue with the surrender message. Wow, there goes that. Surrender to joy and surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay? When you're with your person, you're not there to be their parent. You're there to be their partner, not a parent. Okay? So surrender to joy. And it says here, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Then we have surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. doesn't work to try, which is an insult to doing. It's either you're going to do this or not, and you shouldn't be wanting to fix anyone. Everyone fixes themselves. Everyone has to hold themselves, like it says here. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And until then, you know what I'm saying? You got to surrender to the wisdom of your body. What is your body telling you? If you find yourself wanting to fix somebody, that's already saying for this part here, if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. Granted, you are going to have conversations, but at the same time, as I was mentioning yesterday in the live, there's this perception that you know that you're with someone or that it's actually going to work because of an argument or a downfall. It doesn't have to be that way. You know, I feel like that's just a program that's been embedded within the collective, and here we are with what we got going on day in and day out. Surrender to effortlessness is at the bottom of the deck. It's like letting the flow of things happen like a pendulum. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay. So let's get some more messages on top of that. Let's see what we got going on. An experience is triggering enlightenment. Ace of Cups energy, which is connected to 522 and 527. As we were speaking to children, the youth with playfulness, 5th house vibes as well, which is the house of romance, love. Says here, the youth speaks of being mutable, breaking free, mutable signs of Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. Welcome, y'all. Breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, try things out, do things, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, independent, receptive, strong-willed. See what we got going on with this, the Phoenix. Wow. Okay. Inner child, inner youth, going through a major transformation now. You know that's why I picked up on that vibe of being in a park. Or this could be like your first role, your first love type of vibe, where you're open to it. It excites you. You know what I mean? You sometimes you're around just around anything, and you're sitting there just giggling because you're happy, because you have a crush or this, that, you know, that type of energy. But the Phoenix speaks of eternal soul, resurrection, rising from ashes, alchemy, new era. Jupiter in Aries definitely starts a new era. Ascension, realizing that the end is just the beginning. Get one more here before I continue this. It says autumn at the bottom of the deck, full moon. We just had that full moon in Scorpio. Lunar eclipse. The blood moon. It's amazing the way the universe works. And our connection to it. And what it's able to do because of that connection. So many things that you may want that you may not be able to physically do is because the divine, the Most High, is able to, not that it's able to, it can do whatever it is that you ask it to do. Asking you shall receive, 1919 on the timer. Asking you shall receive, coin toss came out. 2 sides to every story, butterfly effect. Take a chance. Go on, honey, take a chance. 2 of Virgo. Let's see what else you got going on here. Within a few days. Okay, so this seems like a surprise because 927 just came through here. What was it that I was looking at? Oh no, Archangel Michael's feast day is on the 29th of September. That's what it was. Okay. So within a few days, a situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. And you already know we got all these aspects kicking in. Now, that's 27. 27, that's when Venus squares Pluto. And we got the Phoenix here. Just be mindful of what I'm telling you right now, okay? Because something may come around that may trigger you. But it is designed to enlighten you so you can move forward. The tools. Ashe. Giving you the tools to be practical. You have what it takes to make the proper decision here now, okay? To get shit done. Masculinity energy as well, which is Mars, Aries vibes, handling the task at hand. But like it says, handling the task at hand and helping someone, remember to surrender to the wisdom of your body. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Then we have sacrifice. Well, that's the cross. Speaking of sacrifice, the 9 of Pisces. Down for the cause, for the greater good, dogma. Heed the call. Purpose driven. Surrender. Let me get one more surrender card since that just popped through here. When it comes to the collective sacrificing themselves, what must they surrender? Because it's one thing to make a decision, is another to sacrifice yourself. It's a choice that you have to do so, to put yourself in a situation that you know that you're not comfortable in because you're down for the cause. And for some of you, that cause that leads into the effect of you transforming, renewing yourself. Let's see here. What's the message of surrender? Okay. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. Because that's not actually what you're doing, right? This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. It's a lot of violet colors here. Crown chakra. Third eye. Indigo violet. Get one more. Surrender to play. And then you also got playfulness from the love deck here. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And then surrender to successes here. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Let's continue here with the Intuit Oracle. So after this moment here where you're realizing what's what, what you want to be down for, what's next here for the collective? Because you have all the tools right now to be more practical about a decision. And then we have at the bottom of the deck to be practical about a decision that you may have been lost about in the past. We have here 897, the blinders, unlikely, and kerosene. All right. The labyrinth speaks of the spiritual quest, a problem to solve, catch 22. All right. Possible delays, but that could be the result of the victim mentality with the blinders here. Okay. And it says here with unlikely, at this time, the situation or outcome is unlikely to occur. If there's still confusion, it's very unlikely, obviously, that you're going to move forward. Okay, with all of this violet colors here, and the violet card speaks of support, love, receiving and giving, and then the wisdom of your body here, okay? So if you're still in a position where you're unable to, receive the clarity, still feeling restricted and out of touch with what it is that you have experienced and where you're at now, okay? Again, it's unlikely that you're going to step into what it is that brings you joy. And you'll be stepping into aggressive energies, things that you have to watch out for. However, this could also encourage you to do something different as far as being triggered. So you see the catch-22. It's like you really gotta breathe, observe what's going on, what's being said to you, and make a decision based on how far you've come and where you don't ever want to be again, but more so where you want to be. Okay. So let's see what message we got. Focus on the mission. Wanted to pop on through here. 606. Folks, focus on the mission, not how. Yeah, allow this to unfold naturally. Doesn't mean be lazy and not do something about what you can handle, what you have control over. You know what I mean? What's the message here? Welcome, y'all. All right, here we go. Here we go. For some of you, there could be a transformation in work and career after this week as well, or within the next 2 months. Let's see what this is talking about, though. Within the next 2 months, it's saying here, handle deep-rooted issues, solve them. And the vibe of today with Mercury trining Pluto is definitely assisting you with that as well. So keep that in mind, all right? Because you some of you may feel like you want to really dig deeper into the true cause of a problem. And that's going to really help you to see what is still planted in your soil. And if it's not bearing fruit, it's time to dig that right up on out of there, okay? Ancestors' Ring of Fire is here. You also have egg cleanse, paternal, pulling 5D vision into the 3D. It had to unfold this way. Higher love, sense of freedom, breaking toxic patterns. This is why I had to unfold this way. Some of you could also be projectors here. But the human design of the projector is all about you being very wise with your energy. And for some of you, if you're a projector, the first 30 years is where you really gain a lot of your experience and then tap into the seers-like energy thereafter. I don't know if you have ever seen the movie The Healer on Netflix, but that was pretty interesting because that was a movie about him receiving his gifts to basically revive people when he turned 30. But he didn't want it. But that's a great movie nonetheless. But the projector, be very wise with your energy. Learn to wait for the invitation. Transcendence through discernment. And you must love what you do to align with success. Okay? Then we also have that which has wounded you has great potential to heal you. Get familiar with your Chiron energy to help you get to the bottom of whatever it is that you want to see the true cause of, certain toxic habits that you may have in order to break the chains, because we have here the chains have been broken. So congratulations for the work that you've been doing with your shadow. All right. Embracing it, because it's also through the shadows that some of you are really going to be able to connect to some of the higher frequencies that are wanting to connect to you at this time. Intelligence is simplifying the complex. Follow the voice of your heart. Then we have Virgo, Pisces, and the energy here of Medusa. Having control over the alignment of self, all 7 chakras to begin with as the foundation, because it's so much more than just 7. Okay, humanity, us, we just speak of the seven. But if you're getting into these deeper conversations with people who are knowledgeable of it, you'll start to really, because that's a whole nother topic that I don't want to get into right now, because we could just be on here forever, which is fine. But I want to get with the messages here for y'all. Okay, so let me see. Let's see what else we got going on. Taurus, Scorpio. Okay. We have the giver. Some of you are the giver, and this is what you're learning to balance out, especially when surrendering to the wisdom of your body, because here you have your experience is reminding you of who and all that you are. To settle is to stop learning. And now we're being guided at this time to pull 1 to 3 tarot cards. So let's see what we got going on. Get a little bit more into it. Here we go. The World card is coming through here. Got stuck on my finger twice. Now we got the Ace of Wands. Okay, let's see y'all. Okay, major completions. All right. Well, at least this message here is guiding you, reminding you to, this is what's coming up now. All right. Whoa, what's going on here? Knight of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Somebody could actually be hesitant to come forward. 3144. Reciprocity for Moon and Taurus. We have Taurus here at the bottom of the deck. So going back to 426 to 430. All right. As Mercury and Taurus is also having you do so. What was that? 2 of Wands. All right. Here we go. What's the message here for the collective? You want 1 to 3. This coming out of reverse. What's this? Wow. Queen of Pentacles, which is the healer. Gotta find your strength, beloved. Let me see here. Let me see what this is about. Let's see. The 3 of Wands. I don't normally read reversals, but I'm going to allow the cards to come out the way they want to right now. Give me a second. And we got the 5 of Pentacles. This is why. Some of you are literally, okay, just like the Knight of Swords, and I felt the vibe of somebody hesitant to come forward. This could also be opportunities, 3303, that you are seeking because you're in this state of lack mindset. Now, this is also Mercury and Taurus card, 5 of Pentacles. Because if you're going to be in this lack mind state, you're not going to be able to call this in. You have nothing but abundance here. Okay? But this abundance also comes with the knowledge that you have from a spiritual conquest, because the 3 of Wands speaks of going on a spiritual journey as well. That's connected to the Sun in Aries, a spiritual journey to really get connected with your life force, what truly brings you vitality. Okay, because right after that is the 4 of Wands, right? What else? After that is the 5 of Wands, but look at the one card that comes out upright, the 5 of Wands, which speaks of Saturn and Leo. Obstacles and challenges when it comes to trusting your gut instinct. And then we got the 7 of Swords, gut instinct about what is deceptive around you. This could also be where you have Venus square Pluto that's going to be able to assist you to break free from all of this. You got all of that in God. So let's keep talking, Source. Okay, we got the Magician. All right. Okay. Let's see what the Magician is saying here. All right. Got the 5 of Wands and the Magician. That's that manipulation energy too, though. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. But there's still triumph through adversity. But you have to, like it said, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Saturn, obstacles and challenges to gain wisdom. Let's see what's under, because that was, we took out 3. We pushed a little bit, sorry. Excuse me, rather. Okay, we have here, Proverbs 29:16 is next after this. What we just pulled, the next card is a proverb. Be a pro with your actions. When the wicked are in authority, transgression increases, but the uncompromisingly righteous shall see the fall of the wicked. Anybody who any no weapon formed against you shall prosper is what I just heard. Some of you are so protected right now that if any of these energies of the past are coming forward with the same nonsense that they did before, you're going to have the wrath of God speaking through you to clear this shit right on up. Because it's more so like, I feel like Source is really aligning you to your utmost power, even in moments where you don't even know where it came from. We got waxing gibbous moon, tweak, hone, and adjust. And the etheric essence, etheric alignment. As this response with this type of power, the mash dropping is inevitable. And then we have Untitled, the royal star, connected to the constellation of Scorpio. We have Scorpio here at the bottom of the deck, and the card right up under that is ignorance is not bliss. Trying is an insult to doing it. We have the healer. Okay. Now the healer here, Queen of Pentacles, is in reverse. Nonetheless, though, under the healer card, we do have 23, 55, 11, 55. So a lot of, again, these placements that are happening this week is going to help you to have a revolutionary spirit awakening to deeply rooted ancient abilities through deeply rooted wounds. And the first card out here was handle deep-rooted issues and solve them. Ask the universe to guide your words. That's what I had to do after that live on IG. I was like, listen, because I don't want to, project that energy onto y'all either, because, no. They have me. After that, this is blossoming, justice, abundance. You have answered the call. Pisces. Right up under that is Pisces energy of I believe. And it states, is this the belief system that allows your soul to thrive, or someone else's opinion adopted as a belief? And then we did have here religious factors. Yep. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Is what the soul is guiding you to do. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to these messages. Now, the Royal Star Untitled energy speaks of reactivating soul memory. Then we got this past life relationship. Wow. Humanitarian. Sixth sense activation. Let me see what's under this. Proverbs 24:14. So shall you know skillful and godly wisdom to be thus to your life. If you find it, then shall there be a future and a reward, and your hope and expectation shall not be cut off. That's the completion of a major karmic cycle. Okay. As you reactivate your soul's memory, and Venus square and Pluto was definitely going to do that. There's no way around it. There's no way around certain emotions rising up right now for some of you. 9/11 on the time. which is 2111. 21 is the world card, 11 is justice. Under that, you have Taurus, the goddess of beauty. I have. Speaking of the second house of money and possessions. Fierce and gentle. Saying, wake up, your soul is rising with the frequency of the planet. Venus is going to enter Taurus the day after Venus squares Pluto, the day after Venus is squaring Pluto. Your soul is rising with the frequency of the planet, so get out of neutral, no more stalling. You do have the power here of the low and high vibration, dark and light. You're given the opportunity now to use it wisely. We have the Magician coming up after the Five of Wands here is a Magician and the Ace of Swords. Knowing your true power is going to bring you the triumph through adversity, the clarity. When your mind is clear, the road, the path is clear. But you have to surround yourself with peace. As long as your peace is being disturbed, the mind is not going to be clear. So be mindful of that. Again, the wisdom of your body. If you're not at peace, you're not going to be able to think clearly. Be the crows, whenever you see them, that's a reminder. If you're not at peace, I feel like for some of you, if you're seeing a crow, it's because you're not at peace. So get to where you can find peace, so that way you can clear your mind. And then respond to what the truth inside of you wants to tell you. 4149 on the time. Let's get some more tarot cards here. As a matter of fact, let me pull a wisdom card. Yep. Let's get a message of wisdom. Is this resonating with any of y'all? Because I see y'all in here. I see you. Yep. You see what it says? I'm shifting the perspective. Dang, Pluto and Scorpio doesn't like lack of funds. It don't. The fates and never-ending story. So the fact that came out, that could be a movie that you watch this week. In terms of reactivating soul memory, I was watching Ninja Turtles the other day. I might watch it again today. Fork in the road and the fates. This fork in the road is fated. Absolutely. See you at the crossroads. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. By the book. Wow. Here we go. It went straight to it's on page 40. Next page is 44. 144. Welcome. Telling you. That's why the energy whenever you connect to what this frequency is, and I'm speaking of, that really makes you do this, and it takes literally your breath away, is because it's something from the past that you recognize for lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes. 4401. It says here, abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting culture or family customs, universal laws. The Oracle's message is the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that. These principles create perfect order and operate with the kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. And that's the problem, which goes against universal laws because everybody want to do what they want to do. Law of one. Better get into it, honey. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. So, law of abundance, the law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, the law of nature, just to name a few. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Every time. It never, that shit right there never fails. And it will be easier to go by the book at this time of universal law. For the relationship part of this message for this card, getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Now, that don't mean go crazy with getting to understand or be understood. Okay. Play things by the book instead of breaking the rules. It does say trying, but play things by the book instead of breaking the rules or pressuring others to conform to the way you want them to do that. See, there goes that. Your connection will deepen as a result. The prosperity message. Hi, Fatima. At this time, you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service you're called to, will come to you if you are willing to go by the book. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are in alignment with the needs of the world, but impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more quickly. Stick with what you know works, and you will attract abundance. Beautiful message here because of the unique self expression with all of these energies in the sign of Aries. And we are part of, we are surrounded by energies that want to compete. Now, competition means that you want to do something like somebody else. But where you coming at? Where is your unique self-expression? You know? Where's your piece of the pie? Where's your ingredient? The protection message here is now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Step outside the box. You're in the age to do so. 11. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. And this is why people get comfortable in doing something like somebody else because they don't want to be themselves or be ridiculed, man. Fuck that. Do what you came here to do. Do it your way. Feel me? It'll feel so much better when you do. Because it's kind of like lying to yourself, really. And you want to keep lying to yourself until you get tired of it. So you lie down. It could be that structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Wow. Because in the pre-shuffle, that card definitely came out. Surrender the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. And then the next card is a change in the wind. And this is the symbol for manifesting generators, the zebra. Having the process and the wand. Like you have all the tools, like it said here. You got all the tools, baby. You got it. You got what you need. You got what you're looking for to move forward. It's just time to put it to action now. It's just time to put it to action. It's time to build it. Some of you fix it if it can be fixed. If not, don't force it. Don't force it. You know? Then we have building blocks at the bottom of the deck. Venus and Taurus. Taurus is the master builder energy. 28. Bring that to a 10. And then the next card under that is go the distance. Go the distance on what it is that you're building. Dream big, think big, feel big. Go in. I'm playing this shit so small, bro. All right. Let's see. Let's get some more tarot cards here. The Eight of Pentacles. What are we working on? Working through cycles here for sure. Working through all of those cycles to clear out the heart chakra. Okay. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is Venus and Scorpio. Making the proper choice on what it is that you truly want to work on and go through these cycles, because granted, the ebb and flow is not to say that everything's going to be on the up and up, obviously, right? But there's a way of handling the down moments. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not sabotaging yourself or another. Venus and Scorpio. Here you go to Death card. Here come a new dawn. Let's see what's next. Now, hold up. All right, so if I put it by 3, I didn't mean to press that because I can't see y'all. Okay, here we go. If I put it by 3s, we have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, and then the Death card. Let me get 2 more cards. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right now. Let's see what's coming up next. At the center of your spread, the way I laid it out, is the Ace of Swords. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles. Let me get one more before I start talking about this. After this transformation, you're really going to get moving. Some of you could be moving. You have the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. This is, okay, so I feel like where we're at right now is just pulling the frequency of Mercury trining Pluto and getting to the bottom or the root cause of certain problems here, especially when it comes to a solid foundation, because you got the 3 of Wands there in reverse. And until you gain that clarity, the other sword to close this out and finish the transformation process, for some of you manifesting something, that's all you need is your thoughts. So you got to put yourself in a space of peace. That is a big deal here in order for the messages that you're seeking for greater truth, because you got 8 of Wands energy up here as well, which is Mercury and Sag. Messenger of the gods. New moon is really going to help you with this too on the 30th. Communication is key. Where is that at? Let me see. Let's get some moon energy here. Thank you, Source. Thank you, baby. What's the message for the collective right now? Guide the collective. Guide us all with these messages. Don't let your past hold you back. Just get familiar with yourself. No, you'll know a lot about the habits that you've carried from the past life into this life. Not to redo it, but you can, you can use it still, but not to the extent where that's all that you're using. It says a personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. That was towards the end of the month in December, and that I remember that message being quite into. That was when we was doing Sanchi. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Let's go again. Is this resonating with y'all? Because y'all seem like y'all ain't hearing story time and shit. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. We have the mutable new moon, Gemini. Okay. So, take time to breathe out. That's air, that's spirit. Take time to release any spirits that no longer serve you. Feel me? Let me see. Another mutable energy. Balance spirituality and practicality. Now this feels like, this is the universe really coming through, because look at the Ace of Swords. It's at the center of your spread too. Some of you, as I'm looking at the nose piercing, what came to mind again, if you're thinking of cutting your hair, wait to the new moon now. That's 30th. Emotions are running high. Yeah. Not to worry. A win-win outcome is forecast. For some of you, this is a conversation that you're nervous about having, and this is what's giving you the anxiety. Or this could be for some of you with family members here. But just do it. But do it from a loving space, though. You know how to do that. You do. I feel like I'm not that I am talking directly to somebody, but that right there just felt like, you know who you are. The end to a tough cycle approaches. See, it's approaching you to do so, and that's the Capricorn energy. And you receive the Tools card, which is one of Capricorn, which is connected to time in terms of earth energies. It's right here. You have all the tools, okay, to handle the task at hand. You're well prepared. Get it done. For some of you, this is going from the 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship. And, just being worried about, if you have enough to do this and do that, you'll be fine. If you feel like that, then listen to the wisdom of your body. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you crossing your T's and dotting your I's here. You're very close to achieving your goal, though. Ashe. A new romantic cycle begins. What's this at the bottom? The energy is gaining momentum. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This is the equal give and take within yourself as well. Always like to bring it back to self. Let's see what's in the center. Preparation, meeting opportunity. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sag. And at the top, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, which happens during Sagittarius season. Luck is on your side. Preparation is about to meet opportunity where the answers that you've been searching are coming. That's going to take you out of this confusion that you've been in about core values, about who you truly are and what truly brings you joy. And for some of you, you block yourself because of what other people are saying or how people may perceive you. You know what I mean? But know that this is your life. Know that you're the one that have to go to sleep and rise up with the decisions and choices and actions that you take. And the same goes for the people that you have trouble forgiving. Forgive and say it ain't for them. It's for you. So you can release that burden. You know what I mean? You do. So I want to clarify these actually. This is an interesting message here. So give me a second. Let me get what we have thus far. Surrender the idea you can fix someone so you can surrender to success. Put all that work within you. Well, let's go here. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Don't mind me. All right, let's get a look. Look. All right, here we go. Let's see what we're looking at here. The Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, they're actually facing each other, but they're both in reverse. Let's see. They're both in reverse. And upright is like you're calling it in. But in this way, it's like that's fear of change. Stepping into your abilities. Some of you are afraid of that. Don't know why. Let's see what this is about, though. I'm going to clarify those two together because they're coming through together. Clarify the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles has a vision. For some of you, that could be also it, the lack of vision. And then you got the Ace of Swords here. It is Mercury day. We got the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, Mercury vibes. So the moment you surround yourself with peace, you'll be able to flow with your thoughts here. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in reverse. Why is this like this here for the collective? The Master and maturity. Sheesh. Okay. This here comes up after the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, but some of you have to, some of you have to master maturity. That could be it as well. Yeah, because with that thing now, Mercury trining Pluto and Venus squaring Pluto, that energy is more so being mindful, not one to manipulate others or seduce others in a way that is going to come right back to you and bite you in the ass. Things you have no business doing. Because like I said, some of you carry protection that's not the smartest thing to do. But if you don't know that about yourself, that also goes against you. Okay? Some of you could be feeling your body go through these different sensations too, as your body's alerting you to pay attention to what's changing here. You're mastering something. So as you're mastering something, you're calling in the experience to trigger you to cause that change for enlightenment. Ashe. So what's the Five of Wands then? You got here awareness. Ashe. What's the Five of Wands then? That's Saturn and Leo, okay? Which speaks of obstacles and challenges to trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust your purpose, trusting self, trusting your immortal spirit, trusting where your soul guides you, which is connected to the Most High, the universe, source. Why is the Five of Wands here? Clarify the Five of Wands for the collective. Did it. Go by the book, universal laws. Go by universal laws. At first, it can be quite uncomfortable because it's going to cause you to change certain aspects of yourself that you're familiar with. Listen to your inner. I'm telling you, this shit ain't no joke, yo. Okay, this card right here reminds me of, where you at, boo? She right here. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. That's Five of Wands right there that we're talking about. Okay. Inner voice, the outsider, letting go, guidance. You see this shit? Abundance is in between inner voice and the outsider. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to fix someone or to try to fix someone. That's an insult to doing that. And nobody likes to be insulted. Unless you do, then this is where you continue to lie to yourself, even about being insulted. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. That's how this is looking to me. But you got here for the Five of Wands, you got trust, and celebration is a lack of trust. So that's where the maturity comes in. The reason why you may have lacked trust in the past, okay, it's only because, one, you surrounded yourself around those energies that actually enhance that or strengthen it. The moment you remove yourself, you already know what happens there. Something has to change. Cause and effect, right? But it's time for celebration, though. And you see it here with the Four of Wands, with some of y'all still in this energy for right now. Okay, so we're going to get up out of there, right? Right? Even if this has to do with what's going on in the world, because that's also part of the distraction. Yes, it's not the best thing to see, obviously. But this is also, let it trigger you to enlighten you, to put you, to remind you of who you are and that enough is enough. Okay, it's time to get things done, to connect to who you must connect with, so that way the frequencies and the vibrations can expand. Because right now there's more ignorance than truth and unconditional love. And well, truth is relative. There's more ignorance than unconditional love. Heaven on earth. Earth. Is the home, is the heart. And that's the Knight of Cups too, the trust card. Let me get one more for that. This fell on top of the transformation card. So this is what needs to end here. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles, we are the world. Shit. Whoa. Okay. And MJ is a Virgo. Virgo's connected to the 6th house. All right. 6 is about balance here. It's commitment. Soulmates. What has to end is the lack thereof connections of the soul that allows this world to become one. Everything is connected. Breakthrough is at the bottom of the deck. So because I have here breakthrough at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to go right to the Ace of Swords here. What's the Ace of Swords energy for the collective? Let me shuffle this out. Wow. As I paused it, we have consciousness and morality. Under that, you got the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles, the rebel, moment to moment. All right. What needs to end here? We are the world. That's wild, though. Because Three of Cups is Mercury in Cancer. And this is coming out on the Five of Wands. Well, I was about to say Eight of Wands. That's about communication coming in. And I feel like that communication that's coming in is from the other side, from higher realms. What's the Ace of Swords? Clinging to the past is the Ace of Swords. Tell me more. Because that's Five of Cups, which is Mars in Scorpio. The use and action of your willpower after the transformation. It's like knowing better. But will you do better when given the opportunity? On 11:40, on the timer. Will you do better when given the opportunity? Here we go again. Now we got the Page of Cups, which is Six of Cups now. It's a lot of water here now. Water and Earth cards are only coming out. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Creator. And here we got the one King of Wands. Good to see you. Because this here Three of Wands needs to get handled and turned upright. You have to see yourself as king or queen so you can rise up to the Emperor and the Empress. Clinging to the past, understanding. For some of you, this is all about you wanting others to understand you. And this is what's keeping you stuck. The idea of wanting to fix someone or somebody wanting to fix you. Everybody got to fix themselves. Can't force that. You really can't, because that's like altering the state of mind of somebody. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's ready for that. We know that, though. Wow. So let me go to the Eight of Pentacles right now, because the way this understanding is looking, this is how it's showing up to me here. Clinging to the past, but we got the Eight of Pentacles, working on your heart chakra, gaining greater understanding of your heart chakra, your balance within self. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Mastering that to gain maturity here, and then become the Queen of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress. We have the Miser, misery loves company. Comparison, see that shit? Straight like that. And then the lazy Nine of Cups went to the Nine of Cups went to the Magician. It's like, nah, let this shit go. You've been working with people that's sitting here just envious and jealous because they fear you. They created this story within themselves. And most people fear what they don't know. And we're in the age of Aquarius, and that is dangerous. Nine of Cups, laziness, went right over here to the Magician. I'm going to leave it there too. I'm not going to put it over here. For what? This is manifesting your imagination. It went right over here. It's like, yeah, we're going to go right over there. All right, bet. Say less. New vision. Straight like that at the bottom of the deck. This is enlightenment because this is the Hangman. And you allow yourself to be in an uncomfortable state, sacrificing yourself so that way you can get clear and understanding of who you are, of what you're clinging on to the past. Ashe. I definitely saw a mourning dove when I went outside, a yellow butterfly, and a monarch. So, let's keep see. Let's see what the transformation here is really all about, so that way you can move forward into celebration for real, okay? Because the death card is like looking at this new dawn that you got coming through, but you're still here. But you got this one little ounce of hope right here, which is at the center of your spirit. That's all you need. Faith of a mustard seed, Bueno. Let's see. Mind you, okay, the way I just put this down, Knight of Pentacles, and I put this over here. I didn't put it back the way they were at work, Albert, but I'm still enjoying getting these messages. No matter, I appreciate you, beloved. Let's see. What is the message for the collective to handle this here? Death, rebirth with the Nine of Swords. Rebirth with some of you, okay. This Mercury stepping back into Taurus could be causing anxiety from something that occurred in April or just April 26th to the 30th of any year. We have the Fool and schizophrenia. And then we have intensity at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. The lack of indecision. As we said, faith of a mustard seed. Because people are going to think that you're being foolish about what you're doing. But the fool is the one who's willing to go on the journey. And when you look at fool, it comes up to the number 3. I broke that down. Where is that? Where is it? Let me see if I can find it right now. Let me see. This close. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So I broke down Fool. And it comes up to the Omega when I break it down like this. That is the 6th letter, 15th, 12th letter. You just break it down and it comes up to 4. Now, it comes up to 3, which is the Omega. What was going something? Shit, I wish I wrote the date on there. It's a new beginning for sure. Supreme secrets and change. New beginning, supreme secrets and change. Remember what I was telling you about these birds yesterday? Today I was seeing 2 as well. Constant. There was 2 that I was seeing on the way out and coming back in the same spot. And when I went by the lake, there were 2 ducks. Okay. Two, the bigger picture here. On the intensity, we have burden, which is a 6 of swords. Okay, so carrying out the intensity could feel like a burden. Yeah, I can take over your mind just a bit here. But you're going to have to let go. That's all you got to do. That's tough. I get it. But what's tougher, holding on or letting go? You'll actually heal if you let go. If you keep holding on, you'll keep hurting yourself. You keep bruising. Think of the rope. You know what I'm saying? The longer you hold on to that rope, the more it's going to keep cutting your hand. So, let's get one more here. Because the Two of Swords is Moon in Libra. So, the emotions you have connected to memories when it comes to certain partnerships is at the forefront of this. If you allow yourself to face it head on, okay, all that it is that you're clinging to the past, have that conversation with yourself. Genuinely have that conversation with yourself about what it is that you want to hold yourself accountable for. You know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Again with this shit. Here we go with the guidance though. Wow. Knight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. We got inner voice, past lives. And compromise came out in reverse. Now, see how this Six of Pentacles cards has twins on it. And we have the new moon and Gemini coming up. Me, I'm not one to compromise. Personally. What are we compromising for? Something had to happen where it has to come to a compromise. Some form of disrespect. Or something isn't balanced. This could be a tricky state of a compromise. Because you can't control anybody. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. This is another thing that's been going around. Compromise. I told somebody that before. I was like, one thing, I don't compromise. He was like, you gonna have a tough time doing what? Expressing the truth. Never that. Never that, boo. Inner voice and past lives. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Wands is being clarified by the inner voice and past lives. Now, there goes that King of Wands energy with the chameleon. Is that, yeah, chameleon? That's what I'm saying. There are times where you were connected to someone, but you couldn't be because of certain belief systems that was restricting you from mastering the concept of unconditional love, and it became obviously more conditional. Here with this High Priestess card, the inner voice, you see the two dolphins. Some of you can sense this, so some of you have this ability, all right, to sense, feel, hear when things are coming in. Because you've had this for ages. Because that was also the first card that came out here for the romance deck, or love deck, past life relationship. You have known each other before, including those that are surrounding you, not just in a, in a love situation with the partner. This could be family, friends, whomever. They're all here to help you to gain a greater understanding of your enlightenment. This is that moment, y'all. This is really that moment. Especially if you want unconditional love. If not, keep doing the shit you've been doing. I wouldn't suggest it, but keep doing what you've been doing. If you don't want, you know what I'm saying? You got Three of Pentacles here, guidance. Working with the angels, your ancestors and spirit guides to pull you through. They will. They are. For some of you, a lot's happening during your resting state, dream state, inner vision state. Yeah. Inner voice, inner vision, Ashe. And we got the 10 of Wands at the top. What's under this? Abundance. Because it's up to you how you use those 10 wands. You can allow those 10 wands to sit and weigh themselves on you, or you can use them. Those are all wands of magic, fire. They can either create or destroy. You decide what you do with it. Okay. So what are you advising them to do to move forward? For some of you, because it fell in reverse, stop being so damn friendly in situations that you know you just need to step away from, because you're going to keep clinging to the past. It's okay. So if you know that you're not a person that's going to be able to have a conversation with love, this is where you may have the problem with stepping away, because you may still be sabotaging yourself and not doing something because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but you're sitting here hurting yourself more. You don't have to keep giving people notices that you're no longer fucking with them. Like, when it comes to like certain friendships, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if this is a person you're in a connection with, a partner, you know, you would have that conversation. But I'm talking about people that don't pay your bills, that you're not waking up next to, or they're entering your body, or you're sexually connected with them, like that type of vibe. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people you consider a support system. It's time to let certain things go, especially if you want to evolve in other areas of your life. Okay? Because energy is fluid. You know what I'm saying? It has memories going to keep going. But you want to make sure that you're picking up the memories that are bringing in love, joy, peace, and unity into your life. Okay? So I didn't realize we was on here for that long. 127. That's been coming up a lot. Let's look at some of these numbers here. Well, not some of these numbers. I'm gonna look at 127 with y'all, and I will close it off with whichever deck I'm guided to go to in a few. Because I'm about to tear up these lentils. You feel me? What is love? My voice out. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah. 127. Soul Destiny. We're going to close it off with this. We're going to read up on angel number 127. That'll be it. Believe in your ability. Know that you have the ability. Is a message from the divine realm that everything you should be doing in life must be according to God's will. Besides, it would help if you did not judge someone according to the things he does. Wow. That's why I said let people do what they do. 1000 on the clock. Let people do what they do. Basically, you have to be respectful of everyone's work equally. The things happening in your life are for your own good. And it continues to say here, things you should know about 127 is that you have no reason to make but to live your dream life. Basically, you have to be ready to act and organize yourself well. Notably, you exist because of the things you do in life in God's will. That is the power within you. And it shows that your belief in your abilities and your journey will act to propel you to your success. You have to believe that your guardian angels will hold you and provide the necessary support you need to forge ahead. Do not be afraid of challenges. View them as tests of your faith and trust in your own destiny. They make you stronger for your journey. All right. For some of you, this could be receiving news that you have been, that you receive admission for a new school, new job, or even a loan from a financial facility. All right. It says good luck, but we know that you've been preparing yourself, and part of that preparation is doing the shadow work to open yourself up to these opportunities. Let's look at Gematria 127 right quick, though. Let me see. 127 Gematria. It is. Here's some names: Nicole, Isabel, Graham, IT, Ashe, Facebook, Harambe. Let's see, Brand, Arena, Logo, Hangman, Angeline, The Dead, Aloof, which could also be procrastination too, though. High One. This shit says Plan F. It said Bunna Plan B. How about Plan F? Yo. I'm done. Let me see. MSG, that causes dehydration. Let's see. Simple as increasing your water intake is going to be beneficial to you. Small things leading to the bigger picture. Red Eagle. That just reminded me of a phoenix, though. It says food assets. So yeah, food assets. So water. Water. All right, y'all. So yeah, those are the messages. And I will see you the next live. Adios.